Hi, I'm going to talk about Genesis and vegans. So let's look at the book of Genesis, chapter 1. So on days 1 to 5, God created plants, night, day, and animals. And on day 6, God created humans. He said they have power over animals. And regarding food, He's provided grains and all sorts of fruit for them to eat. I'm going to read this section. So, 27. God created human beings, making them to be like Himself. He created male and female, blessed them and said, "Have many children, so your descendants will live over all the earth and bring it under their control. I am putting you in charge of the fish, the birds, and all the wild animals. I have provided all kinds of grain and all kinds of fruit for you to eat. And for the wild animals and for all the birds I provided grass and leafy plants for food." And it was done. God looked at everything He'd made and was very pleased. Evening passed, morning came. That was the 6th day. So the Good News Bible says humans have power over the animals. The New English that we rule, and the New King James that we have dominion. Going on in Genesis 2, Adam and Eve, God created an orchard, instructed man and Eve to eat fruit from all the trees except for the knowledge of good and evil tree, which later the snake tempted Eve to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. So this story is vegan. It says how firstly we have grains and fruit to eat in day 6 of creation. It says we have power over the animals. So with great power comes great responsibility. It's our ethical imperative to look after the animals. In our world before they're killed to extinction, the carnivorous snake tempted Eve. So now we have the knowledge of good and evil, that we could kill and devour other creatures, as many humans do now. But this is not the teaching of Genesis. If we use this power without ethics, we become no more ethical than a snake. That's the teaching of the book. The snake's not a person, it's not made in God's image, it says in the book. It has the right to life. God created it. It doesn't mean we need to rip its skin off and eat it. Humans may have power, but should do what is good. In fact, God gave us the fruits and the grains to eat. Of course we have power. We need to use ethics with the power. The world wars of the 20th century also show us it's not right to use all the power that we can and do unethical things. The genocide of humans then was awful. We must not use power, we must be responsible. Even if technology makes it possible. So vegans, just read Genesis chapter 1. It doesn't tell us to kill animals and then eat them, and it doesn't tell us that God makes this permissible. And Christians should not act like animals and only say might is right. The Bible and humanity say use the knowledge of good and evil to do good.